Okay. We are back. Yeah, that's right. Last time we didn't quite finish the one full run through, but this time we'll probably get there. I think I forgot to check if I got any new stuff here at the end of last part. I should probably. Yeah. Nothing new there. Do we have money enough to buy? Not quite. So close, but insufficient funds. Unable to purchase. Unlucky. Maybe after this run ends. Okay. Yep. Only new thing is here, so we will go for a walk with Saber once again. Did we try to assign an order? Maybe it was like this, and this, because here we actually saw something, but I don't remember if we saw something here. Maybe we saw Kid Gilgamesh here on the 10th, but I forget if it was afternoon or night. So I think I want to avoid it on the 10th day. Let's go here, I guess. I mean, either of these could go further the plot. We go down the opposite side of the residential district from the Emiya household. Also, before I forget, I need to mute my phone stuff so it doesn't start ringing. And then let me do that. Okay. Residential district from the opposite here. From the entrance of the neighborhood to the hill that Tosaka's house is on, there was nothing out of place.
唐突ですが、リンの家とさくらの家の違いをどう思いますか、シロ?
That is a great question. I don't know if I have any answers to that other than the mood vibe being different. I don't know. Sakura Mato household just seems more sinister.
どう思うって別に違いなんて考えたことないけど。なんだよセイバー、いきなり変なこと言い出して。ここまででおかしな点にでも気づいたのか？
いえ、この巡回とは関係のない話なのです。前から疑問に思っていたのですが、本人たちの前では聞きづらいことなので。
聞きづらいことね。じゃあ魔術関連の質問か？
そういう話ではないような、あるような。
Okay.
つまりですね、リンの家とさくらの家では、どう見てもさくらの家の方が大きい。ですが、この土地の管理者は遠坂です。
I see.
漁師たる者が進化の家より狭い住居に住んでいるのはどうかと思いまして。
Yeah, I really don't know why that is that way. Saber's not one to worry about money. Rather, she's the type that I would prefer to be more fussy about money. But I think this is more the case of a former king having a particularly strict evaluation criteria for her colleagues. The person that governs a piece of land must have an appropriately furnished estate, is the way a member of royalty would think. Moving on.
どうなのでしょう。肉親から搾取したくないというリンの気持ちはわかりますが、これも漁師たる者の責務です。くだらぬ圧力を生む前に、遠坂邸を増築するか、 的を手を没収するよう忠告すべきなのでしょうか。
Ah, yes. The casual annexation of your land. Advice like that may well end up with a sister squirrel that will leave the whole of Fuyuki in ruins. The scary thing is, Tosaka would probably agree with Saber's points.
その忠告はやめてくれ。大体な、領主ったってあいつは影の領主だろ。あんまり目立っちゃまずいってことで、あえてささやかな生活をしていると見た。
Okay, a fair counter argument point.
言われてみればその通りだ。リンが普段から節制しているのは、東坂の当主としての位を隠すためだったのですね。
うん、そういうこと。だから間違っても東坂に、リンはあえて貧窮にあえいでいるのですね、なんて言わないように。被害を受けるのは俺だから。
ええ、リンの友人として、彼女の努力を見て見ぬふりをするとしましょう。
Yes, definitely. Tosaka is blessed to have such an understanding ally. Of course, it's a misinterpretation, but it's all fine as long as the result is the same.
納得いったところで戻ろうか。こっちに異常はないだろう。
After a long detour, the moon marches on. Do we get a panning shot to the moon? Before it gets straight overhead, let's do what needs to be done. No? Nothing unusual seen. Okay, fair enough. I managed to avoid any plot stuff there. Wow, we have nothing? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's just an actual... Okay, yeah, well, I mean, we didn't have anything anyway, so... you have already seen this scene. Skip. No trespassing. Okay, yeah, let's just skip it. There was nothing else to do either, except retread old scenes. And same thing here again, I think. Yeah, and this is Flip-Flop 2. What was this again? Was this the thing where Emiya turned around and there was something following him, but he couldn't see anything? Curse Collector. What was this again? I mean, we've already seen. Let's do this again. I can just... Is the okay. Yeah, well, that's that. Yeah, we had already seen that scene. That was the Gilgamesh scene. Okay, good enough. Good to know. Good to remember. And we have nothing. We literally have nothing. Okay, well, sure. We will just will this, if we go out with Saber, will this lead to the same ending as last time with Karen getting stabbed from the inside? Yeah, it says it's already seen. So let me just quickly parse through it. Yeah, it's the scene from last time. Okay. Cool. I doubt, since we got the same ending, I'm not sure if we got any money from it. Yeah, we didn't get any money. Understandable. Let's see if we go okay straight, and let's I guess collect all the things we missed. There is one there. Was there anything at school? I think I would like to leave this last, but I don't remember if there was anything at school. I mean, there isn't any marker here, so there probably isn't anything here. I guess we'll check it out then. Since it is new after all. Incidentally, I overheard a rumor at a street corner. Spooky music. On the outskirts of Shinto, in the forest beyond the church, there stands a Western-style house, and nobody knows where it came from. Ooh. The rumors spread with surprising swiftness. It seems there are people who have actually found it too.
物好きなやつもいるもんだ。そんな噂話を立てたやつも、いちいち洋館を探しに行ったやつも。
Yeah, there are all kinds of people. I actually recently watched a very cool anime about this kind of a thing of people who well, spread rumors but also go investigate spooky, mysterious places. It's a really cool. I mean, it's kind of a standard anime, but it does some cool stuff, and I would highly recommend. Well, not highly, but I would kind of recommend people to at least check it out. Its name is Dark Gathering. I really hope it gets a second season at some point. Very fun, classic horror stuff. One of these curious fellows is right here. Okay, who? Man, don't I have better things to do? I'm sorry, Shiro. We've literally run out of things to do. My bad. Ooh. Unique animation. Cool.
やば、一発だ。
What do you mean, Ippatsuda? This house reminds me of something, but I can't exactly pinpoint what. The rumored haunted house was quite easy to find. Oh, right. It didn't take long for you to find the house, right? And Ippatsuda first try, yeah. Okay. By the way, I never did get to hear what's so haunted about it. That's the best part. The unknown. I have no business being in a place like this. Sorry, Shiro. There's probably nothing inside, and it would be trespassing to begin with. Well. I mean, this is obviously content which we should do. But I feel like we're first gonna do no, and on the second, I feel like during this video, we will get to another ending and then start another one because there's so little to do. So yeah, this time we will skip going there, but next time we will definitely go there. But what if it's a comedic one? Then I would want to do it now. These are things that are hard to evaluate right here, right now, because it is a spooky setup, but like it could easily be just a joke thing or like a fun thing. I guess we'll skip it for now and definitely do it on the next go around.
その通りだ。何やってんだろう、俺。
Sure, actually, realizing what the fuck is going on. Why am I here? Let's just go away. I keep saying the town is strange, but what's really strange is this recklessness of mine. There's nothing remotely suspicious about it, and not one particle of me feels like staying around here. Alright, let's head back to the part of town with actual people in it. I'm sorry, Shiro. My bad. Ooh. Okay, we have 2 here. So, we have 3 things. Oh my god, 4, 5. We have 5 things to do on October 8th noon. So we will need to do at least 5 more go-arounds. Probably a lot more, but still. Which should we start with? Well, last time we did a lot of Saber and Ilya, so we won't be doing Saber this time. We also did do Rider 2 parts ago, I guess. So it's between these 3. You are always at the harbor. Did we go with Lancer first? I'm most curious about this one. It could be actual plot stuff, but it could also just be cute shopping scene. Sure, Lancer. A man. At the harbor, there's a familiar face. Lancer can be found anywhere, but in the afternoon, this is where he devotes himself to his hobby, right? Well, what should I ask him about? Didn't we... Or was it something else that we did? I feel it must have been something else because this is new here. Any regrets about the past? Maybe I'll ask him about his past. I'm curious what he thinks about the current state of affairs. But another part of me also wants to know about how he feels about his life. Saber had blamed herself strongly. Someone that lives as freely as he does might still have some regrets about the past. Hmm.
未練無念はあるが、まあ未練はないわな。
I see. So, my man. Chronic smoker. Chronic chain smoker. So, that would be the reply of the ill-fated hero of Ireland, made while looking at a fishing rod that hasn't gotten a single bite. Oh, last time he had a bunch.
そんな気はしてたけど、本当にさっぱりしてんだな、あんた。他のサーバントはさ、なんだかんだ言って教習の念があったりするのに。
へえ、そりゃ驚いた。今になって故郷に錦を飾りてえなんて連中には見えねえがね。ああ、キャスターあたりは未練タラタラか。ありゃもともと箱入りのお嬢様だからな。城に閉じこもってた方が幸せだろうさ。その方がてめえと世のためだ。
Yawns Lancer loudly. I wonder if it's the lack of any catches that's irritating him, or if he just doesn't like talking about the past. Lancer just reached an all-time record in lack of enthusiasm.
じゃあ仮に聖杯を手に入れたところで望みはなかったのか？人としての二度目の生とか過去に戻りたいとか。
さあな。降って湧いた望みなんざ、その時になってみねえと思いつかねえだろう。
This is it. Basically, he spends what he has the day he earns it. What he wants had already been mostly gained while he was alive. As a result, he wouldn't leave behind any regrets like, I should have done this, once the party is over.
豪快な人生だな。そうだ。なあランサー、よかったらあんたの話を聞かせてくれないか。よく考えたら俺あんたの逸話には詳しくないんだ。
Okay.
ああ、そんなもん聞いても今さら何の得にもならねえだろうが。それとも何か案外乗り気なのかお前んとこは。
いや、俺もセイバーも戦う気はないよ。あんたが乗り出してこないのはありがたいって前に言わなかったっけ？
聞いたような聞かなかったような。ま、お前さんが言ったって言うんならそうだろうさ。
Yeah, Mia isn't the type to lie about that kind of stuff.
じゃあなんだ、単純に人の身の上話が聞きたいだけか？
Maybe.
そう、下心のない純粋な興味だよ。
まあいいか。
Okay, Lancer lore.
当たりもねえし、暇つぶしにざっと話してやる。お前には叩き込んでおきたいこともあったしな。
Okay. Lancer's lethargic expression changes slightly. His relaxed shoulders are now even more relaxed, and his eyes, previously attending the ocean surface, move lazily towards the sky. Yeah, that's right. Well, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's right. He became even less enthusiastic. Hmm. Lancer. Cuchulainn was a hero of ancient Ireland. His land was split into 5 countries, and of them, Cuchulainn served as a warrior under the northern kingdom of Ulster under King Conor. Conor. Being part of a Celtic mythology, he isn't that well known in this part of the world, but over there, he was a great hero that outmatched even King Arthur. There were many factors at work in his birth. Cuchulainn's mother, fuck all these Irish names, Dichtre, was a princess born between a gifted druid, father of the king of Conor, and Maga, the widow of Ross the Red. Princess Dichtre disappeared in the land of the young without marrying anyone. Over there, she would bear a child of the sun god Lugh. That child was Setanta, later to be called Cuchulainn. Setanta was sent to Conor's army as one that would one day become the Shield of Ulster. He would have a life that followed that destiny. Setanta became Cuchulainn when he was still a child. The name was given to him after he killed the guard dog of the swordsmith Cuchulainn with his bare hands. One day, King Conor was invited to the house of the famed swordsmith Cuchulainn. The king was going to bring the boy Setanta with him, but Setanta was in the middle of a hurling match with his friends. Had he withdrawn right then, he would have lost the match. So he said to the king, "I'll catch up after I win, so go right ahead." Okay, dude. The king, humored by this reply, allowed him to come late and went to the house of Cuchulainn first. The tragedy began when one of the servants of Cuchulainn thoughtlessly closed the gate. Oh. Setanta, who had come late, was attacked by the guard dog. He then strangled it to death. The people inside heard the commotion and gathered at the gate. Once they knew that Setanta managed to defeat the guard dog, they were full of shock and admiration. But there was some sadness in Cuchulainn's eyes at losing his prized guard dog. Setanta, ashamed of his actions, then told him, "Does this dog have children? If he does, would you allow me to take care of them? I will raise them to be guard dogs just as strong as their father. Until then, I will be your guard dog." The swordsmith Cuchulainn was impressed by the boy's offer and responded to him with assurance. "I have no need of that. I will be the one to raise the dogs that will protect you, my manor. You, on the other hand, must train yourself. After all, one day you will be the guard dog of all of Ulster." All the warriors at the scene nodded in agreement. From then on, the boy was called the Hound of Cuchulainn, Cuchulainn. It was the boy's first battle, and to honor that noble declaration, he would.
それぐらいは知ってるけど、その頃あんたいくつだったんだ？
今のお前よりは若かったが、まだ戦士になってなかったからな。うちの国じゃ赤枝の騎士になる前に 幼年組ってのがあってな。まだ成人してない戦士見習いの集まりがあって、俺はそこの一員だった。
Okay, okay. Cool. Lore.
じゃあ何 ?12、3ぐらいで国一番の猛犬を絞め殺したのか？
勢いだよ、勢い。命を奪うっていうのは、あれが初めてだった。以来、犬だけは食わないってのが俺の月種になったがな。
Yes. It would be dog eat dog. He adds slightly.
まあ、そんなこんなで名前が変わってしばらく経った頃だ。幼年組の連中が一人のドルイドのもとに集まっていてな。いつ戦士になればいい運命をもらえるか占ってくれなんて騒いでやがった。そのドルイドはまあなんだ、割と力のあるじいさんでよ。そいつの占いっていうのは未来を見るじゃなくて未来を決めるほど強いんだよ。じいさんは困ってな。それじゃあ今日戦士になるものだけを占おうってことになった。
へえ。で、その結果は？
どうってことはない結果だったぜ。幼年組の連中が誰も武者立ちの儀をしようとしなかったぐらいのしょぼい結果だ。
あんたは何してたんだ？
興味がなかったんで橋場見に寄りかかって魚釣ってた。
Oh, of course.
悪い。今の話どんな意味があったんだ？
I don't know.
わかんねえか？つまりだな。俺はその日に武者立ちの儀を行ったんだよ。王様はカンカンでな。お前のような子供が戦士になってどうする？成長するまで健やかに育つが良いとかなんと。
Oh, sorry.
頭きたんで城中の槍をへし折って戦車をぶち壊して、これでも戦士になるには力不足かって脅迫した。
No.
王様はカンカンでな。お前のような子供が戦士になってどうする？成長するまで健やかに育つが良いとかなんとか。頭きたんで城中の槍をへし折って戦車をぶち壊して、これでも戦士になるには力不足かって脅迫した。
Yeah, there we go. Threatening a king. Oh boy. This guy actually has settled down in comparison. This guy actually has settled down in comparison to the old times. Saber told me he would also fit in the berserker class, but I didn't believe it. Yeah, I guess he would. Yeah.
それで戦士になったのか。赤枝の騎士団だっけ？
ああ、セイバーあたりに言わせれば騎士道なんてもんじゃねえけどな。何しろ不忠さえしなければ好きに戦っていい世界だ。気が向いたらよその領土に喧嘩売って、その晩には宴を開いて、それっきり忘れるなんてザラだぜ。
Old times, man. Old times.
騎士団の面々もクセ者だらけでよ。他の国より自分の国の方が油断ならねえってところだった。
He laughs with some amusement. I see. This free-spiritedness was the difference of the world he survived in. Yeah. That pride wasn't the complicated pride of a human. It was simple, like that of an animal.
で、戦士になってからは戦いに明け暮れた。そのうち一人の姫に一目惚れしてな。城まで奪いに行ったんだが、この姫がまたいい女でよ。何の誉れもない子供の炉端に行く気はねえとか言いやがんの。
Okay.
待った。子供ってあんたその時何歳だ？
Still 13. Yeah.
ああ、確か16の頃だったか。で、誉れを求めて旅に出た。
My man got around quickly.
影の国ってところにスカサハって女戦士がいてな。こいつが化け物みたいに強いらしい。
That was in...
噂じゃ多くの戦士が弟子入りしているって話だった。
I don't think I had ever heard Japanese pronounce the name Skahatachi. I don't know why I always had in my head that they pronounced it, at least in English, like sketch, Wait, no. Sketach, probably. Yeah. But yeah. A very popular FGO character. Or I guess they are Stay Night characters since they are mentioned. At least in Hollow Ataraxia. I know what came next. Cuchulainn would finally reach the Land of Shadows, a land of the supernatural, and would be granted the secrets of leaping and the demonic spear of Gaybolg from the Lady Sketach.
簡単に言ってくれるな。あの女のスパルタぶりって言ったらお前、遠坂のお嬢ちゃんが裸足で逃げ出すほどだぞ。とにかくとんでもねえ女でな。俺が着いた頃には人間やめてたんだよ。影の国ってのはまあ、隔離を寄りの領地だったからな。あの女はそこで亡霊どもをたしなめる門番になっちまってたわけだ。亡霊の中には神様まがいの輩もいる。それを人間の身で閉じ込めるほどの裁きだ。どのくらいぶっ飛んでるかわかるだろう？
わかる。遠坂のパワーアップ版って表現で怖いぐらいに。
おうよ。で、その怖い師匠のもとには他にも教え子がいてな。皆スカサ派に教えを受けに来た戦士なんだが、その中でも一人、俺とどっこいのやつがいてな。
Oh, yeah?
フェルディアって言うんだが、隣国コノートの戦士でね。ゲイボルクの伝授をかけて競い合ってたら、いつの間にか兄弟の誓いを交わしちまった。
I don't think I've ever heard this name before. Interesting. Interesting considering that I've played FGO before and yeah, I guess it just never reached my ears. It might have been mentioned in the game, but yeah. I don't think they are a servant, right?
まあ、なんだ。俺には3人ばかり得難い親友がいたが、その中でも特別な兄貴分だった。
And with that done, Cuchulainn would learn many techniques and spells. Still, to think that the deeds of Cuchulainn had been accomplished when he was 16, yeah, that's crazy. As far as I've heard, this man had caused havoc every day at maximum velocity, yeah. Just do what you want, who cares? Like an already fast horse in a hurry.
そうでもねえよ。影の国には長く滞在してたしな。
Yeah?
いい師匠といい競争相手がいたもんで、居心地よかったんだよ。で、その居心地いい領地を狙うバカが現れてな。隣国のアイフェって領主が戦争仕掛けてきやがった。
アイフェ？
スカサ派はなんでか俺を戦場に出そうとしなくてよ。何度も言い争ったもんだ。まあそれでも、最後には俺とスカサ派とフェルディアで肩を並べて暴れ回って、一騎打ちの末、アイフェを生け捕りにした。
Okay.
だがまあなんだ。初めは憎い敵だったんだけどな。いざ戦って捕まえてみると、これがいい女なんだわ。
ああ。
そんなわけで真剣になっちまったんだが、スカサ派にバレて石投げられた。ゲイボルク風味に。
He laughs listlessly. Ah, so the enemy lord was female. Hey, wait.
また真剣になったってそういうことなのか？
そりゃそうだろう。惚れたら抱くのは当たり前じゃねえか。
Yeah, makes sense. Don't you? You've done the same. Yeah. With great power comes great womanizer. Okay, Spider-Man wannabe. Comes great womanizing, meaning there were no chaste warriors back in old Ireland.
それでも別れの時はやってくる。アイフェとも別れた。もしこうなしたのなら、コンラと名付けてアルスターによこしてくれと。その時は3つの誓いもつけさせてな。1つ、名を尋ねられても答えるな。1つ、決して進む道を変えるな。1つ、 戦いを挑まれたら断るな。ま、俺の息子としちゃ最低限の条件だな。んで、俺とフェルディアは同じ日に影の国を旅立った。
Okay.
城を出た時、同時に口にした言葉が、俺の国に来る気はないかだ。
Classic.
こりゃ引き抜きは無理だと二人して笑ったもんさ。スカサ派はまあ旅立ちの日には会わなかった。すべて伝授したんで教えることは何もないってな。
That was the tale of the land of the shadows. From here on, Lancer became a lot less talkative. Turning to Ulster, Cuckoo Lane had started up dramatic battles and became known throughout Ireland in an instant. With exploits that no one else could ever repeat, he came, as promised, for the princess. Opposed by King Forgal and his troops, he literally annihilated them, thus also achieving victory among the knights that waged their honor as Ulster's finest warriors. This illustrious record was at the same time the youth of the hero Cuckoo Lane, which is why afterwards the battles of Cuckoo Lane would bear a heavy shadow.
隣国のコノートっていうのは代々女王が実権を握っていてな。女王名部は戦争好きで負けず嫌いの女でよ。まあいろいろあってアルスターに進軍してきたわけだ。
That's a character a person I know.
そもそもコノートが攻め込む理由の一つにフェルグス王子妃が離反したってのがあってな。うちの王様も面白おかしい御人で、まあ若い女欲しさにフェルグス王子妃の息子たちを殺しちまったのが原因なんだが。
Kings be crazy, I guess.
あのさ、フェルグスって確かあんたをデヒテラ姫から受け取った騎士じゃなかったっけ？
ああ。で、赤い騎士団の誉れであるおじきはアルスター王憎しで敵国コノートに仕えちまった。女王名部の強気はおじきが一枚噛んでたんだな。おまけにアルスターの人間にはちょっとした呪いがかかっていてな。他国に攻め入られると国中の男が衰弱して戦えなくなるんだよ。
That's insane and a good move from whoever placed on the curse.
は？
What the hell? And how does a country affected by that manage to prosper? Yeah, good question. But I guess they just were built different.
どうなったんだよそれ。戦えないってことは略奪され放題ってことじゃんか。
Or maybe the woman's just stood up.
泣きっ面に蜂だよな。ただ、俺は厳密に言うとアルスター生まれじゃない。妖精塚生まれだからな。そういうわけで、俺だけは5体満足で動けたわけ。
So you literally just soloed entire armies invading?
あとはわかるだろ？名部の軍を毎日殺し回って、あっちが参ってきたところで交渉したんだよ。これからの戦争は1対1の決闘に切り替えようってな。
Insane.
俺はアルスター渓谷の為替で一騎打ちをする。その一騎打ちをしている間だけこの音軍は進軍していいってな。
Damn.
1日5000人を殺されるか、1人の被害で済ませて少しだけ軍を進めるか。名部は舌打ちしながら了承して、そっから毎日決闘が始まった。
That's what's more widely known as Cuckoo Lane's Rune of Vows. Athnagabla, an arena formed from 4 branches, guaranteeing one-on-one combat with honor at stake.
考えたもんだ。クランの番犬が一騎打ちに負けるわけがなし、この男軍はそこで足止めか。
いや、名部は条約を破って進軍したぜ。それでもまあ、衆目の中で交わした誓いだからな。 進軍といっても人目につかない程度の一部隊だ。結果的には最良の足止めになっただろ
う。Okay.
で、問題は俺の方の一騎打ちでな。死なすには惜しい戦士からおかしな戦女神の妨害、クランカラティンの怪物と、まあ本気でヤバかった。情けねえことに疲れから丸一日眠り続けた時もあったしな。
Started off with fine warriors, then some weird ass goddess of war butted in. And Calatin's monster. My guy, you have had the most vivid of lives.
で、まだ戦士にもなっていない幼年組が空風林を助けるんだなんて一致団結しちまって、逆に名部に皆殺しにされたのも、まあ俺のヘマと言えるかな。
That's... oof. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. The battle at the forge, even with the hero Cuchulainn, was a land of death. The conclusion to that war was perhaps the greatest of living hells in his life.
この音には最強の戦士がいる。俺がこの世でただ一人戦いたくなかった男だ。
The warrior that he had trained with in the land of shadows. This was the battle with Ferdiad, the man who Cuchulainn loved as a brother. This battle was the scheme of Queen Medb, not out of Ferdiad's own will. Lancer doesn't speak of how much emotional conflict both must have struggled with. Both had to serve their lord, to defend that honor far more worthless than their friendship. That life had to be discarded. Both were equal to each other. Cornered, Cuchulainn had to use Gaybalg to pierce Ferdiad's heart. The demonic spear that had not seen a single battle since leaving the Land of Shadows was released on his most precious friend. Oof. Gaybalg is a glory given to only the most gifted of warriors. As Cuchulainn held his fallen brother in his arms, in that brilliant hall of learning, you were our pride. Thus, Ferdiad said his final farewell to Cuchulainn. Battle ended with the defeat of Connaught. The recuperated warriors of Ulster pursued to Connaught's army, adding a great blow to this defeat. At the end, Cuchulainn captured Queen Medb. He returned her to Connaught, treating her as a king, not killing her nor shaming her.
ここでも敵の大将を見逃してやってるんだ。あんた、女の人を殺したことはなかったんだな。
そういうことになるな。こだわりがあったわけじゃねえからたまたまだが、まあ戦いで女を殺すのは好かねえな。
I see. I'd say that's a problem that comes before the matter of like or dislike. Whether he loved them or hated them didn't make a difference. As a servant, things are different now. But to the hero called Cuchulainn, killing women on the battlefield isn't something he liked doing.
それからの話は？
あとはそう大きな戦いはねえよ。ああ、そういえば海岸に変なガキがやってきてな、いさかいを起こしたんだ。
Yeah?
生意気なガキでよ。話しかける戦士を軒並み叩きのめしちまった。王様も出張っちまって、この子供を倒せるのは空風林だけであろうとかな。うちの姫さんが俺を止めたのはこの時と最後の時だけだったっけ。
The Japanese pronunciations of the names are so different. Cuchulainn. I mean, I guess I could pronounce it that way too, but I'm just gonna keep going with how I've said it so far. I think this would be the only time, other than just before my death, that my princess stopped me.
言ってはなりませんって泣かれちまったんだが、王の直命じゃしょうがねえ。で、海岸でそのガキと戦ったんだが、これが強くてな。ゲイボルクを使うしかなかったんだ。やっちまった後でよ、それは教えてもらえなかったとか言ってくたばりやがんの。スカサ派の弟子だったんだろうよ。ああ。ちなみにそのガキの名前はコンラって言うんだけどな。
Of course. Damn. That's harsh. That was the end of the golden years of Cuckoo Lane. The rest doesn't need to be told. Queen Medb, who vowed vengeance, assembled warriors from lands with grudges on Cuckoo Lane and cornered him by the use of many plots. To protect Ulster, which was once again beset by sickness, challenged the army of Medb single-handedly. After falling into scores of traps, he was brutally killed. The great hero that was responsible for countless deeds of valor, the Shield of Ulster. In comparison to that glory, his life was unexpectedly short. The Hound of Kulan, one that became a warrior while still a boy, closed the curtains on his life as though it was a race. That was the tale of Cuckoo Lane. Yeah, I learned a lot new. I mean, I had heard bits and pieces before, but yeah, there was definitely new stuff there too. The sun is about to set. I was only being half serious when I asked him, but looks like it used up a lot of time. Thank you, Coop. Thank you. Lancer snorts, turning his face away. I bet he's having second thoughts about behaving out of character like this. Yeah?
一番初めの叩き込んでおきたいことって何だったんだ？
わからねえか？俺は女殺しと主君殺しはしてこなかったってことだ。
あ、なるほど。
In his many battles, Cuckoo Lane had not once refused to follow the orders of his king, no matter how impossible. His tale also told that truth.
参考になりました。このお礼はいずれまた。
おう、タイガの姉ちゃんに酒でも預けといてくれ。
That's a cool surprise. I kind of want that. Like a lady. I leave the dogs behind. Well, that sure caught me off guard. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that lore dump, but I'll take it. I'll always take lore dumps. Do you think he'd shoot me down so early in the game? Yeah, that was a lot. Ooh. New stuff. We will try to avoid these to avoid progressing the plot. So let's hang out. And oh, I said I was gonna try to avoid Saber stuff, but okay, sure. Maybe about Saber's past now. Oh, never mind. The usual daily chat. Hey, Dojo. While everyone else is taking a bath, I have some light practice with Saber to help digest dinner. It's more for the sake of exercise than competition, so rather than using Archer's dual-wielding style, I have just one Shinai. Instead of coming at me with the usual flurry of blows, Saber starts pointing out, in a relatively gentle manner, the areas that need improvement.
シローの大上段はまだ隙が大きすぎます。ここぞという時以外は控えるように。
Understandable. Of course, gentle is a purely subjective term. My wide open chest got smacked, and down on the floor I go. Yeah, makes sense.
気をつける。
Trying to ignore the pain, I stand up and ready my shinai once again.
はい。ですが、日に日に鋭くなっている。その調子で続けましょう。
Saber seems awfully happy.
楽しそうだな、セイバー。
ええ。少しずつではありますが、シローの成長は確かなものです。剣の師として、これほど喜ばしいことはない。
And the most important goal of this game is to keep Saber happy. I see. In front of a coach like this, any student would get motivated.
じゃあ、もうちょい続けよう。
Hell yeah.
今回はちょいと隠し技があるんだ。本当はまだ見せられるもんじゃないんだけど。
Yeah. As a token of this student's sincere appreciation of his teacher, I also want to show her something good. Yeah?
いいでしょう。仕切り直します、シロ。
It's gonna be something silly and Saber's just gonna smack his head down instantly. Saber resumes her stance. Just like always, as soon as she sees that I'm not moving, she comes charging forward without giving me a chance to rest. But instead of parrying it from the front, I step to the side, as if weaving through, and as we pass each other, she easily avoids the blow I aim at her head.
あちゃ、今までで一番うまくいったのに、あっさり防がれちまったか。
Skill difference, skill issue. I hang my head in shame, yeah?
シロ、今の動きは？
まあ、新しいしないさばきだろ。
Oh, the side step? Or the side step to aiming at the head, or...
セイバーをちょっと驚かせようと思って、
Yeah? Ooh. Yeah, you're dead, mate. Huh? Yeah, no getting help from other teachers. Wait, why did I just get the feeling that she is really pissed off?
セイバー
Oh no, this is a bad ending.
どこで覚えたかと聞くのは愚問ですね。今の足運びと攻め方はライダーのものです。一体いつの間に？
いや、セイバーがいないときにライダーに稽古をつけてもらってさ。
Ah, and this is how the Holy Grail War resumes. Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. But then I'm nowhere near Ryder's skill or speed, so it was more like referencing than actually imitating her.
なるほど。つまりシローは相手が誰であろうと教わることにためらいを感じないと。そういうわけですね。
I love the darkening of the upper half of the screen.
ええ。思えばシローはアーチャーの剣技も模倣していましたっけ？
Well, that's not fair. That's different.
セイバー。
魔術は凛、剣術は私と言いながらも実に気が多い。
Yeah. Is this the real Saber Yandere route? Are we finally there?
しかしだ。アーチャーは目をつぶるとしても、よりにもよってあのライダーからとは。
また、セイバー何か勘違いしてないか？
No, you cheating little bitch. She's not listening. Her movements full of vigor. Saber raises her shinai back into position.
いいでしょう。さあ、シロ。二刀でも鎖でも好きな武器を取って構いません。
Yep.
今宵はいい機会です。誰の戦闘スタイルが一番優れているのか、それを証明し合いましょう。
Yeah, they couldn't really match Saber in battle.
いや、そんなのセイバーが一番だって分かってるけど、セイバーライダーと稽古したことを怒ってるのか？
What do you think?
そのようなことで怒ってなどいません。
That's lovely. I need this and Lancer standing sprites are gonna be the thumbnail, definitely. That's perfect. I don't think I've ever seen a Saber with these kinds of eyes. I love it. I love it so much.
ただシローが私以外の誰かに指示した結果というものを知りたいだけです。
Oh. At this rate, I may as well start watching out for Lancers and Assassins' tendencies. I hear her murmur. Saber, hello.
嘘つけ、なんかやる気満々じゃないか。
No. Just sit there and accept the punishment.
ええ、稽古ですから当然です。それでは覚悟してください、シロー。
Get your bitch ass here. 07s to Shiro. Salute. What I learned today. First, Saber is still extremely strong, so try not to anger her as much as possible. Yeah. Second, when it comes to swordsmanship, remain faithful to Saber no matter what the circumstances. And so on. Only now, as my consciousness is fading, do I finally realize Saber's true dreadful potential. Oh. Okay, so it says whenever I get stuff there. Cool. I actually really want to go see it right now, but you know what? Fuck it. We can save and go to title, and we can go look at it right now. Wallpaper time. Cool. Why is Saber holding 2 swords? Is that double Excalibur, or is that like Excalibur and Caliburn there? Cool. Shingo is the artist. Shoutouts to Shingo. Cool. Okay. We continue. Go back. Streets. Okay. Big Bridge, Osaka Residence. Let's go. Sure. We haven't had a caster in a while, or too much caster in a while. So. Hey, my boy, I came to see you. Definitely not caster. Hello, Issei. Issei, my beloved. The true route. Of course Shiro would be cleaning the floor. I mean, what else? I bring out the washcloth and the dirty black water drips into the bucket.
いや、それはわかるが、なぜエミヤがうちのお堂の雑巾掛けをしているのか、今一つ理解ができないのだが。
Okay, Issei, question to you. What do you think Shiro does on his free time? He cooks, and he cleans, and he helps people. What is he currently doing? He is cleaning and helping you at the same time, or this temple at the same time. It's very much in line. As part of my strength training routine, I try to utilize the muscles I don't normally use by going up and down the long flight of stone steps. Issei's older brother came by. Hello. Sure thing. Seeing the motivation that I had to train my body, I was asked to assist with the temple cleaning. Exchanging a brief greeting with the ever-present assassin at the temple gate, I entered the temple grounds. I was expecting to be sweeping up the fallen leaves for sure, but also eventually got dragged inside the temple hall.
こうしてお堂の雑巾掛けを任されたんだ。
なぜ断らなかったのだ。
普段お世話になってるからな。それに道内の雑巾がけ結構楽しいぞ。
Are you sure you are Issei and not some kind of mimic? You should know Emiya by now. Issei takes a deep breath. Amazed, or not, kind of hard to tell.
いや、生徒会のことで散々頼っている俺が言えることではないか。
He concludes with a sigh.
しかし、頼まれればお前は友人宅の掃除まで引き受けるというのか？
Yes?
場合によるけどな。前も遠坂の家の掃除とかもしてきたし。
That's a banned word. You should not say these things together, helping and Tosaka. I keep the keys while she's away, too. And so Issei's disapproval grows even stronger.
どうした？
いや、エミヤにそのような仕事まで押し付ける遠坂に対する怒りよりも、結果的に遠坂と同じことを頼んでいるという現状にややめまいよな。
Nonetheless, now that I am Tosaka's apprentice, cleaning the master's house is also part of my job. One should always tidy up after making a mess. This is key. Hello, Kusuki.
霊感からエミヤに差し入れだが、一休みする前に手を洗ってくる方が先だな。
Thank you, Kusuki. Kusugi-sensei came along with a tray. Looks like some tea and Japanese sweets. It doesn't take long to notice that these are a whole class above our tea cakes, probably reserved for guests.
総一郎兄、霊感兄は来ないのですか？
ああ。檀家の方が来られたので、そちらの相手に回っている。エミヤと一世、二人で食べなさい。
Thank you. Thank you, Soichiro.
どうもです。じゃあ手を洗ってきますけど、戻ってくるのはここでいいんですか？
神仏の前では落ち着かないか。では私の部屋にしよう。あいにく来客用の部屋は使用中だ。
I really want to see your room. Is it as empty as Emiya's own room? Yes. No, there's actually writing on there. The whole scene is quite bizarre. We're drinking tea in Kusugi-sensei's room, sitting around a tray. As if personally assigned to us, Kusugi-sensei is pouring us tea, but I still can't settle down. Looking around the room, I realize there's a whole lot of cupboards and odd-looking bottled chips all over the place. Yes, all the 0 of them. I mean, that's a cupboard, but, you know, I think, yeah. I think it counts, even though it's on the floor, technically. The reason is that those are all made with Western liquor bottles, rather than 1.8 liter Japanese ones. Why the fuck do they have 1.8? Whose idea is that? Just have like either 1 or 1.5 or 2. Like, why 0.8? I don't know. I guess there are cans which are like 0.3 liters too, or 0.333 liters, right? Isn't that their size? Or something like that. Something uneven. So I guess I can't complain, but you know, still odd. But I do wonder what's inside all those cupboards. I didn't realize it until I actually came in here, but this is also the newlywed caster's room. In that case, inside there, I guess, does this also count as a cupboard, even though it's technically a closet?
Emiya.
Yep. Don't think things too deeply, just drink tea. Kusugi-sensei's voice brings me back to reality. I accept the offered teacup, and a nice smell floats into the air. As I thought, this must be pretty high quality fare. It wouldn't be polite to ignore it, so I help myself to the tea cakes too. Sweets taste particularly great after hours of hard work, and even more so together with delicious tea. Saber would be delighted if I brought her a few true.
随分と嬉しそうだが、気に入ったのか?
That, but he also likes the possibility of maybe eventually getting to give Saber a few.
そんなに嬉しそうか、俺。
Yep, nuts Issei. Kuzuki-sensei just continues sipping tea, expressionless as always. I feel like that's an expression and a half compared to Issei.
確かその菓子ならまだ残っていたな。いくらか持って帰るか。
Hey, my man.
そこまでしてもらうのは悪いんじゃないのか？ちょっと雑巾がけしただけだぞ。
別に構うまい。
In that case, oh, yeah. In that case, I guess it's okay to take a few as a souvenir. It's okay to take a few as a souvenirs. Why is there? Okay. As a souvenirs. The second I thought that, the door slides open. Kester?
総一郎様、お食事の準備ができました。あら。
Ara, indeed. My girl. Kester, still holding a tray, looks at me curiously.
一星君はともかく、どうして坊やがいるのかしら？
まあ、ちょっとあって。
That's all I can manage. The part about the flight of stone steps would be quite difficult to start from too. But more importantly, the stuff on the tray finally caught my interest. The food that has just been put down on the nearby desk must be today's lunch.
それ、キャスターが作ったのか？
そうよ。何か文句でもあるのかしら？
No, ma'am. Well, rather than complain, I'm just wondering about the artless simplicity of it. But, okay, are we gonna take Castor as a cooking student? Yeah, Sakura is gonna kill you.
キャスターって、もしかして料理苦手か？
She's trying her best, much like Ryder. Aw, cute Twitch once again. I really like it. Like it when they do that little animation. It's burnt, flooded with oil, and to top it off, kind of gaudy. It's yellow or maybe red. No, perhaps violet is the best word for it.
何よ。そんな風に言うからには、当然坊やは料理ができるんでしょうね。
Oh, you have no idea what you have just blurted out of your mouth.
ああ、エミヤの飯はうまいですよ。
Issei chimes in right away. Yeah, my homeboy can cook.
どうして一星君がそこで答えるのかしら？
ああ、いや、エミヤの飯を食ったこともありますし。
To be correct, he tries it all the time in the student council room. Even if Castor isn't that great at cooking, I can understand why. She was originally a king's daughter, in other words, royalty. And while she probably has no experience with things like cooking, she is certainly persistent. Then again, it's just not right for a hero to be good at cooking in the first place. Like that red one, or that one with dark skin, or white hair.
エミヤは料理が得意なのか?
Yeah, you all want to come over and have dinner?
はい。ずっと自炊していたんで、できる方だとは思いますが。
After this unusual display, as if having thoughts of something, yeah?
キャスター、 自分の技術に引け目を感じるのであれば、エミヤに教えを受けてみてはどうだ。
I was kind of joking, but Kusuki, my man, you are on point today. He just proposed something outrageous.
Huh?
Both of them. The three of us reacted simultaneously.
無論、二人が了承すればの話だが。
I'm almost getting poisoned to death here. Please make her cook better. He continues indifferently, as if our reaction did not disturb him in the least.
総一郎様がそうおっしゃるんでしたら、私は構いませんけど。
This time it's Issei and me, who never thought Castor would agree to this. Yeah, what love does to a girl. Everyone's looking at me now. Well, it's true I'm the only one that hasn't replied yet.
まあ別にそんくらいなら構わないけど。
Okay, I need this to be an actual thing later on. Thank you, Kim.
決まりだな。妻によく教えてやってくれ、エミヤ。
That was cute. Yeah, she blushed at the word wife, I assume. Having received the souvenirs from Issei, I leave Ryudo Temple behind. Well, whatever.
成り行きとしか言いようがないよな。
Yeah, very much so. For now, I wonder what the heck I should teach her. Yeah, this is, Sakura is gonna kill you, though. That is something that is going to happen. Ooh. Well, we haven't talked to Sakura once yet this time. But neither... Oh, is this for Saber or Rider? It's for Saber because it's above them. Okay. Well, we did already one Saber, and we just had Issei there. So I guess we'll do Sakura. The sound of rippling wind comes from the practice floor. Is the archery club holding a holiday practice session? It's been a while since I quit, but the sound of a quivering bowstring still stops me in my tracks.
ちょっと見学していこうかな。
Yeah? Although, if a competition is coming up, it would be best to leave them alone. At least Fujine or Sakura should be there, so just watching shouldn't be a problem.
失礼します。3年のエミヤですが見学に。
お、エミヤじゃないか。
Hey.
こんな日によく来たね。
Hello. The one greeting me is the former captain, Mitsuzuri. And as I look for any other familiar faces... Sakura? Hello. The present captain, Sakura, silently nods in my direction. She doesn't run up to me. I guess she's busy. Fujine, the advisor, seems to be absent. Makes sense.
活動を見学したいんだけど、上がっていいか。
休日練習に見学とは珍しい。部員にだって欠席するやつがいるのに。
She says that, but the club looks just as full as on a weekday. The atmosphere is tense, as if everyone is meticulously preparing for a competition.
そろそろ教練か？邪魔なら失礼するけど。
いいって、来るもの拒まずは我が部の伝統だしね。
Hmm.
上がっていきな、エミヤ。
Thank you.
それなら失礼します。
Excuse us. I take off my shoes and step onto the wooden floor of the archery range.
こちらにどうぞっと。
お、サンキュー。
Walking along the walls, I sit down in the corner of the waiting room.
座布団はなしでいいでしょ？
Club members seem to be aware of my presence, but being preoccupied with practice, do not look at me directly.
で、休日に顔を出すなんてどういう風の吹き回し？
Coming to check up on my future wife.
何？自己流鍛錬の精度でも下がったかね？
いや、本当に深い意味はない。単にフラッと寄っただけ。
Sure.
おやま、てっきりエミヤも弓を我慢できなくなって年貢の納め時にここへ訪ねてきたのかと思ったのに。
それなら手ぶらで来ないよ。一応今でも弓も矢も手入れしているけどな。
Yeah, that tracks.
そう。まあ、卒業までに一度はその気になってくれればいいか。あんたとは白黒つけないと目覚めが悪い。
I have bad news for you. You will never be as good as Shiro will be.
前処したいんだが、こればっかりはな。自分。
Oh, fuck. That is. Sorry, I guess I'll just read. I would like to agree, but I have to say that it's not in my control to do so. That is. It's a question of principle. Similar to a mental trauma, unable to do what was simple before, I guess.
まったく、エミヤが鈍り切って弓道体操から仕込み直しにならなければいいんだけどさ。
前処したいんだが、こればっかりはな。自分でもどうにもならないというか。
Yeah, there we go. Right.
と。
I turn to see what she's been looking at, still maintaining her bitter smile.
山崎くん、離れの時に振り込みをしていますよ。
She's a bit mad that Emiya is talking to Mitsuzuri and not her.
はい。
弓返りは手首で作るんじゃなくて、こうつのみの動きを自然にすれば帰るから、無理に回さないで。
Why are we untranslating this or like doing this? Is there gonna be a pun or another word later on we need context for?
はい、麻藤部長。
藤木くんは打ち起こしが早すぎるかな。もうちょっと湯気が上がるみたいにって言ってわかります？
Or I guess that we are just getting the official names since they are like official steps of how to prepare to shoot and then shoot.
なるほど、わかりました。
大脇さんはもたれが起きてきてる。
Oh, Waki. Big armpit. What a name. I assume the kanji is nothing like what I just said, but it's still fun. Funny.
もっと落ち着いて。後で鏡前で確認するといいです。はい、部長。
Yeah, same. Sakura briskly gives out instructions to everyone. She looks completely different from her usual self. Yeah, so confident.
なあ、三綴り。
I ask quietly so as to not let others overhear.
さくらってあんなに毅然としていたか？
じゃあ、エミヤはマトがどうやってると思った？
Yeah, Shiro has a bit of a skewed perspective on her because she definitely acts differently, or at least a certain way in front of Shiro. And probably towards others. Asked a question in return. I scratch my chin in thought. The way she usually is, it's really hard to imagine her as a captain. Yeah?
腰にかけて、苦労事は自分で背負い込んじまって、孤軍奮闘してるんだけど、空回りしているかもって気がしてた。
まあ代替わり当初はそんな感じだったよ。
Okay. Mitsuzuri reminisces with a sigh.
マトには部長の荷は重かったか。これで物になるのかねって最初は不安だったけどね。 おせっかいにならないようそれとなく手助けはしてきたけど、ま、私の目は確かだったってこと。マトウも見違えるほどに成長して、今やあの通り弓道部の表看板。
Mitsuzuri grins as if boasting about a piece of art she painted herself. When I first heard that Sakura was about to become the new captain, it took me completely by surprise. And while I might not get a chance to talk to her, seeing how busy she is, watching her become one fine captain makes me pleasantly surprised. Yeah?
次は3年の立ち連です。
と、私たちの番だね。そこで私の勇姿をたっぷりと拝んでな、エミヤ。
Yes, ma'am. Mitsuzuri stands up and heads towards the range. As I'm thinking to myself that her confidence is very well justified.
ああ、さくら。
Hello.
休日にわざわざ見学に来ていただきありがとうございます、エミヤ先輩。
She comes to the waiting room and greets me with a deep bow. Yeah? My eyes widen. Sakura here is not the Sakura at home, but rather Captain Sakura of the archery club.
どうかなさいました、先輩。
I must have sat there dumbfounded for quite a while as she asks in a quiet voice.
私、何かおかしなことを言いましたか？
You just stunlocked my guy.
いや、何も。さくらが礼儀正しく挨拶をしたってのに、こっちが心の準備をしてなかった。いや、感心した。さくら、随分と部長が板についてるんだな。
Or she grew into it really well, yeah.
そうですか？私がですか？
Yeah, from what little we saw, yeah.
さくらが弓道部の部長っていうからには、
Yeah?
最初の頃は随分と三辻先輩方に助けていただきました。おかげで少しはしっかりしたでしょうか。先輩にそう言ってもらえるなんて。
マト部長、お願いします。
As we're speaking, someone calls Sakura from the range. That voice. It's Mitsuzuri's little brother. It looks like he's glaring this way. Hello, Minori.
すみません。1年の子たちが。
Yeah, that was...
部長の仕事の方が大事だ。
I'm sorry to say, Emiya, but that was intentional. I see Sakura off. The moment she stands up, her expression changes to that of the club captain. I return the quiet bow she gives me on the way out. Goodbye.
エミヤ先輩。
Okay, giving us the senpai. On her way to the Makiwara, a straw dark target, yeah. Sakura looks back.
なんだ？
ここではお話がしにくいので、練習が終わったら帰りをご一緒しませんか？
Hell yeah.
もし先輩に残っていただけるのでしたらですが。
了解。終わるまで待ってるから、しっかり部長業を務めてくれ。はい。
それでは先輩、また後ほど。
Sakura's changed a lot. When she came to our house, she was a girl that always cast her eyes downwards and never smiled. It's all thanks to Fujine that she's become so bright. I mean, she definitely played a part in it, but it was you. It was just falling in love with you.
俺だって藤音がいなかったら。
Fujine truly is the backbone of this whole story. I was still just a kid when I took over Kiritsugu's house, and we used to fight a lot. But above all, it was Fujine who cheered me up the most. The fact that Sakura was able to become such a fine captain is probably due to Fujine's influence, after all. like a deity of good fortune. It looks like Fujine is someone our house cannot go on without.
Hi! みんなこんにちは!
There she is, speak of the devil. I wonder if there's any kind of material out there that gives us more info about like a young Shiro life while Kiritsugu was still alive or just after he died. She was...
や、死ぬほど練習に励んでるか？おいやー、元部員のシロまで揃っちゃってまあ、遊びに来たの？
Yep. She hasn't changed one bit. Bundle of light and joy that will shine until the destruction of the world. Everyone's advisor and idol. I'm not sure about this word, but in a more broader sense, yeah, sure. Everyone's advisor and idol, Fujimura Taiga, makes her appearance.
藤村先生、こんにちは。お邪魔しています。
まあまあ、ゆっくりしたまえ、エミヤくん。おもてなしのお茶も出なくて恐縮だけど。
Why are you acting so smug about it?
いえ、大会に向けて励んでいるところにそんな。
おーい、誰かお茶持ってきてくんないかな？
単に自分がお茶を飲みたかったのか。
Yes. That's right, not the archery club advisor herself. There's not an inkling of leadership that could set an example for Sakura. She's just like the Fujine we know at home.
遠慮しときます。それより、
もしかしてシロったら家の中にあんなに可愛い子たちを揃えておいて、まだうちの粒揃いの美人さんたちまで拝みに来たのかにゃー。
Yep, increase the harm whenever we can.
まさか一番のお目当てはこのお姉ちゃん？
It would be interesting if you had a route. Yeah? Shiro is actually stun locked. I mean, maybe deep down underneath this seemingly careless exterior, there is a strict policy that Sakura managed to scoop out. Could that really be it?
シロがまだこんなだった頃に初めて拝んだ私の剣道着姿が憧れの原風景だから、袴姿の女の子にはドキドキするの？
I have no idea how you could... how does her brain work?
するのね。いやー、逃げてー。一年の女の子たちはみんな逃げてー。
藤村先生。
Bonk. A thundering voice echoes throughout the range.
さくらちゃん。
藤村先生、ここは神聖な道場です。
Yeah, don't fuck with my man.
男女がどうこうという不純なお話は慎んでいただきたいのですが。
Not the ooh.
それに先生は聖職者であることもご自覚ください。元部員とはいえ、見学者のエミヤ先輩にあまり砕けた態度を取られますと、部員たちに示しがつきません。
Amazing. Sakura's disciplined Fujine into total submission. That's my girl.
顧問がご迷惑をおかけして申し訳ありません。
Truly. Although Sakura helped me out of that mess, I can't simply thank her when she's this angry.
いつものことだから気にしてないぞ。
I like the question mark.
いえ、部長として先輩にはお詫び。
マト部長、よろしくお願いします。
Mitsuzuri's brother comes at the most opportune moment to interrupt. But why is he glaring at me?
本当に失礼いたしました。
マト、ご苦労様。みのりのところに行ってやりな。
Mitsuzuri finally butts in. Although she is kneeling properly beside us, she still somehow has a careless air about her.
マトもな、よく藤村先生相手にビシビシ言えるよ。
Yeah.
それだけでも私より立派な部長だなって。
I mean, she has a kind of an irreversible advantage over Fujimura. The fact that she cooks for her, and if she decides, Fujimura will go without food, and you know.
お前は妙に藤姉に一歩を譲るよな。
まあ、やっぱりホムラハラの生きた伝説だし。
This is true.
こっちの方では絶対にかなわないと尊敬する腕前だからね。
Mitsuzuri takes a stance with an imaginary shinai in her hands. A side effect of having belonged to a vertical society that valued physical strength above wit for a long time, I guess.
さくらちゃんは私の肝入りの子分だったのに。
うわ、先生。
それが部長になったら反旗を翻してたちまち下克上。お姉ちゃんの言うことを聞かない悲しい子に。2年前に四郎の退部でついえた私の第一次弓道部私物化計画。
You're sure.
今年こそさくらちゃんで第一次計画の布石は完璧だと思ったのに、今じゃ私の最大の天敵よ。
そんな理由でさくらをしたのか？
なので大御所の三辻さんが私の庇護者になってさくらちゃんから守ってほしいなーって。
そんなこと言われても、私も引退が近い身ですし、もう口出しも控えようかと。
I don't think I've ever seen such a troubled face on Mitsuzuri.
そうなの。三辻さんが卒業しちゃったら私はさくらちゃんに毎日いじめられるの。
Yeah, I guess there's not many people who could intervene then. I don't know, maybe Minori can keep her busy.
その時はほら、うちの実りを残していきますから、盾にでも替え玉にでも煮えにでもお好きなように。
ダメよ、三辻くんはとっくにさくらちゃんの人形じゃない。
Ah, right, this is true.
三辻さんは恩師の危機を見過ごす薄情な門弟じゃないよね。ね。
ああ、それはま
あ。負けるな三辻。
エミヤ、
この先の弓道部の趨勢はお前が握ってるんだ。
そうだ、お前が卒業までに私と変わってくれたら。
そんな理由で2年間俺を説得してたのか？
いや、それだけじゃないけどね。
Right?
藤村先生。
Uh-oh. Final boss.
大会前の大事な時期に顧問がそんなことでは。三辻先輩も神聖な道場で何をされてるんですか？
私は何もしてない。
I love that.
それにマト、部長ならちゃんと顧問の手綱を握っておきなさいっていつも言ってるでしょ。
それは確かに。
待て、それは本当に部長の職務なのか？
Yeah.
い
She's
つに
special.
なったらお前の卵の殻は破れるんだ。いい加減ひよっこ気分から抜けろ。
はい、申し訳ありません。
いいぞー、いけいけあやこちゃん。
ふざけないでください。それもこれも元はといえば藤村先生がだらしないせいです。
I feel like this is the true Holy Grail war.
やぼー、さくらちゃん怖い。
その調子だ。いつまでも3年に頼るんじゃないよ。
助けて三辻さん。死の危機を見過ごすのが三辻さんの武道精神なの？この薄情者。
でも弓道の精神性は無我ですから。
先生、三辻先輩に振るなんて卑怯です。
Fujine is going all out on the selfishness. Yeah, selfishness, yeah.
これは
私の手を煩わせないで、藤村先生。私を一人にしないで、三辻さん。私を自由にさせてくれ、麻藤部長。
And so before I knew it, a powerful relationship, not unlike a rock paper scissors game, had been established.
いろいろとお忙しいようなので、俺はこれで。
No, you promised to wait until Sakura is done here.
はい、先輩。では今度こそまた後ほど。
No.
エミヤ、藤村先生も連れ帰ってくれ。シロ、素直だったさくらちゃんを返して。藤村先生。
Lovely.
あ、先輩。校門のところで待っててくださいね。
Okay, good. We still remember that.
麻藤部長、よろしくお願いします。
Minori is not letting Sakura talk to Shiro at all. The hell is wrong with this club? That was fun.
先輩、お待たせしました。
Hey, we actually get to see the ribbon in her hair flutters in the wind like a feather. Sakura comes trotting up to me like a baby bird that's found its mother. Why are you speaking so poetically? Question mark. Sure. I mean, feather, baby bird too. I guess they're related.
怪我した子の手当てをしてたら時間かかっちゃいまして。
そっか、部長も大変だな。
I didn't think she'd take her new role as captain of the archery club this seriously. It's as if a mask had been removed from her face. That's how I'd describe Sakura today.
どうする？新都に寄ってくか？
If she wants to talk, we can take the long way there.
よかったら宮山町の商店街に行きませんか？
Hell yeah, dates.
そこでいいのか？
Sakura draws the cell phone from her pocket to check the time.
はい、今なら夕方のタイムセールに間に合います。
そういうことか。なら喜んでいこ
う。When you shop during a sale that attracts a lot of people, you somehow feel like you've gotten a better deal. Sakura nods enthusiastically, and with that, we hurry on our way. Shopping district. No, are we skip? Okay, good. Are we meeting perhaps Caster here? I mean, she did have a previous icon here. The hustle and bustle that the limited time offers attract is already here. With today being the Saturday before a holiday weekend, it's even busier than usual, and every register is overflowing with customers.
いい買い物ができましたね、先輩。
Yes?
ああ、得したな。卵は1人2パックで、牛乳は1人2本までか。
2 milk bottles per every person in the house, damn.
荷物持ちさせちゃってすみませ
ん。遠慮はなし。全部うちの食材なんだから。そっちも重かったら俺が持とうか。
へっちゃらです。先輩が一緒でよかった。
Hell yeah. Our arms laden with heavy grocery bags, we walk through the busy shopping district. As one might expect of the two pillars of a kitchen-based household that are about to complete their provisioning run, the conversation quickly turns toward the well-worn topic of cooking.
卵と牛乳がたくさんあるのなら、 ケーキ焼くのもいいかも。
Yeah?
卵なら茶碗蒸しもいいな。
Should we do the bean cake?
牛乳も消費量多いんですよね。みんな朝も昼も飲みますから。
I love me some good milk. Yeah?
さくらだって結構飲んでるよな。
Can't relate.
そうですか？でも私、胃腸は丈夫ですから、冷たいまま飲んでもお腹壊しませんし。
I can almost hear Tosaka's voice from somewhere saying, oh, what are you going to do with when all that milk goes to your chest?
あら？
Ara? Hmm? Sakura stops in the middle of the road and turns toward the Edomaya bakery. The shop counter is overflowing with freshly baked obanyaki buns, which a worker is arranging in neat rows inside the bakery case. Their sweet fragrance wafts through the air, making my mouth water.
さくら、どれが食べたい？
Mmm. Good move.
私はそんな。
昼からずっと部活だろ。そんなに運動してて腹は空いてないのか？
それはまあ。でもお夕飯前ですし。
Nah, it's fine.
少しくらいなら家に帰って料理を作っているうちに消化するって。
そんなことないですよ。
そうか？武道家なら健単であるべきなんだけどな。
それに甘味は控えないといろいろありますし。
Sakura tries to cobble together a slew of excuses into one firm denial, but her eyes haven't strayed once from the obanyaki this whole time. I should just end this the easy way.
というか、本当は俺が小腹が減ってるんだ。
Yeah, there we go. I want some, so no need for you to come up with excuses.
しかし一人で食べるのもなんなんで、さくらが買い食いに付き合ってくれると嬉しいんだが。
There we go.
先輩、そういう気遣いは余計に恥ずかしいです。
Ah, it's whatever.
まあまあ、俺たちだけじゃなくセイバーやフジネーたちへのお土産にもなるし。
あ、すごい。そういう理由だったら完璧です。
よしよし。じゃあ買い物袋を持ってるからさくらが選んできてくれないか？はい。
There we go.
サンキューさくら。
焼きたてでほかほかです。
セイバーたちには悪いけど、俺たちは温かいうちに食べちまおう。台所を預かる身としてみすみす素材の味が下がるのは忍びない。
Mm.
そうですね。
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to.
そうですね。ちょっとフライングです。
Yeah, wasn't expecting the second line. Her previous hesitation gone without a trace, Sakura eagerly opens the paper bag.
先輩は粒あんとクリームのどちらが好きですか？
じゃあ粒あんを。さくら、買い物袋を一つ持ってくれないか？
We are getting one step closer to the bean cake. Sakura takes a bun from the bag and brings it to her nose, inhaling its fragrance.
これはきっと粒あんです。
そうか。ちょっと待って。荷物を置くから。今。はい。
熱いうちにどうぞ。
じゃあ粒あんを。さくら、買い物袋を一つ持ってくれないか？
There we go. Here you go, eat up while it's hot, yep. Sakura brings the bun in her hand close to my mouth. Ayy! The warm steam rising from it tickles my nose.
さくら、まさか。
Yes, she is.
あーんしてください、先輩。
Very wholesome. Seriously?
美味しいですか、先輩。
Hey, we went through with it. Nice.
さくら、こういうのは恥ずかしくないのか？
No, not when she is doing it to you, but if you do it to her, maybe then. Though I don't know. She can get absorbed into into this kind of mood pretty easily when it comes to being able to do things with you. Hey, unique CG, nice. We love those. Oh. Sakura is all smiles, but I'm so concerned about the stairs we're drawing that I can't really enjoy the taste.
俺、子供の頃からこの商店街を使っているから、どっちを向いても知り合いだらけなんだよな。
Well, that's your problem.
そうなんですか。
Cute.
そう。さくらは自分が知り合いに出くわさないって思ってるから平気なんだろうけどさ。
先輩、
Uh-oh.
今お帰りですか？あら、佐藤さん、家のお手伝い？
That was kind of unexpected voice from Shiro. Lovely. She's so nonchalant about it. She's just basically, yep, this is my man. Stay away from him.
その隣の方はもしかして。
Oh, I can imagine Sakura is so smug inside her head right now.
それは内緒。
Hey.
みつづりくんかわいそう。
Absolutely destroyed Minori.
どうしてみのりくんがかわいそうなの？あ、お邪魔しちゃ悪いですね。それじゃあ私はここで。あ、ちょっと待って。これで写真を撮ってもらえる？
Hell yeah.
かわいい携帯ですね。じゃあお二人とも顔を寄せてください。いきますよ。
I have to see that picture somewhere. Come on. Please, after this scene ends, give us your special gallery has been updated. Sakura Jr. leaves to continue her errand, but not before glancing back at us several times.
恥ずかしさで死ねそう。
That's a you problem.
私も恥ずかしいですよ。けど、それ以上に嬉しいんで、多めに見てください。
Wait, those are, yeah, I was wondering, like, what are these drift lines? But they're clearly telephone lines. So I was like, who drifted there? But yeah, it's just a telephone line. She smiles radiantly. I can't say anything back when she looks at me like that. Yeah.
先輩、
Cute.
クリームも美味しいですよ。とろけてほかほかです。
いや、俺はクリーム入りは邪道っぽくてどうも。
Yeah, the Sakura Shiro romance is truly my favorite of the three. Even though Saber is my favorite character of them.
ああ、それは食わず嫌いです。
The sweet lilting? The sweet lilting tone of Sakura's voice makes me gulp in an entirely different way. Yeah, same dude. Though she takes the prize for most level-headed member of our household, she can be unexpectedly frank when we are out on our own together like today. Yeah. Never count Sakura out of doing unexpectedly forward things like this.
どうしたんです？
For some reason, this makes me think of that one meme gif of the heavens feel opening, but edited with Sakura eating a fish. I'll try to remember to edit it edit the GIF in here. It's quite funny to me.
いや別に。
弓道場でもびっくりしてましたよね。
Mm-hmm.
ああ、バカみたいな顔してただろ俺。
そんなことないですよ。今の弓道部は秋の大会に向けて真剣ですから、私も態度を崩せなくて、それで先輩を驚かせちゃったんですね。
秋の大会か。そんな時期なんだよな。
I still regret not being able to participate in any tournaments, since I quit archery in the summer of my first year.
今年って誰が代表で出るんだ？
あ、先輩も気になります？ 3 年は三辻先輩、工藤先輩、久米原先輩のお三方。
お、そのメンバーなら鉄板だな。問題は三辻の村っ気ぐらいか。
そして2年は伊垣くんと私、的尾さくらです。
お、さくらも代表か。えらいえらい。
Good job, good job. Pat, 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 pat.
ええ、これでも部長ですから。
なるほどな。藤根は全国制覇も夢じゃないって言ってたっけ？
藤村先生は前向きですから。
As it truly is.
楽観的とも言うが。で、部長として自信のほどは？
私の自信ですか？
Sakura takes a big bite out of her obanyaki, deep in thought.
地区戦進出くらいならなんとか。
大きく出たな、さくら。全校集会で表彰されるときは縁談のさくらを下から見守ろう。
私が生徒全員の前でですか？
そりゃあ部長なんだし。そういえば3年代表にシンジがいないけど、あいつはどうしたんだ？
Did Shinji maybe drop out?
兄さんですか。
ああ、去年の代表選手だろ？
兄さんは3年だからって引退を決め込んでて、もう練習にも出てきてくれないんです。
あれ、そうなのか、あいつ。
Poor Shinji. I know those words should not go together. Fuck Shinji, but you know. He's going through things. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him at the archery range once since summer ended.
たまにはどうですって誘うんですけど、兄さんたらあの調子で。
She talks about Shinji with a faint smile. It wasn't too long ago that Sakura expressing her opinion of Shinji so openly would have been unthinkable true. Shinji was a little bit oppressing of a presence in her life. Let's just hope all that is things of the past.
怒って手を挙げてないよな。
いえ、そんな。
Kind of a derpy look.
三辻先輩からは手ぬるい、もっとビシビシ叱ってやれって煽られますけど、まだまだ先輩ほど強気にはなれません。
No, Sakura, I didn't mean from you.
大丈夫ですよ、先輩。
If you say so, I guess.
兄さんも昔の兄さんじゃないですし、私も昔の私じゃありません。
Sakura smiles as she bites enthusiastically into the bun. Not a trace remains of the fear that once crippled her. Sakura tells me all about the archery club as we walk. About how surprised everyone was when she offered to do the cooking during the training camp. The time the younger members dragged her to a bowling alley for the first time. The day she taught her massage skills to the club members. Great reception. How she caught Mitsuzuri's brother and gave him a full body massage after his shyness made him try to run away. That was probably the triggering point for Minori, or maybe it had already happened, but that was the happiest day of his life. How Mitsuzuri just watched from the sidelines, grinning the whole time, and how all he could do the next day as a side effect of the massage was roll around on the floor. Sakura stops suddenly, and I follow. Side by side, we take in the uninterrupted view of the sunset over the town below.
初めてですね、先輩。
Yeah?
初めて？
はい。こうして先輩と一緒に下校して、一緒に世間話をして、一緒に食べ歩いて、どれも初めてです。
Surely, truly the first time I've got the pleasure of seeing it happen, yeah? I see. Sakura came to get me and we walked to school together every day, but we were always busy with our club activities or part-time jobs, and never got the chance to go home together.
ようやく願いが叶いました。
Aww.
願い？
はい。友達とか部活とか自分のことを先輩に話せるようになるって、それが夢だったんです。
Hey, let's hope it keeps going and we can live a happy future together.
そんな夢、私にはたくさんありますから。先輩といろいろしたいこと、あれもこれもってずっと願ってきた夢が。
Well, if... Oh, sorry.
欲張りですか?
If it's up to me and I get the choice, we are definitely going for Sakura.
そんなことはない。Sakuraに叶える夢があってよかったと思う。
Hell yeah. Getting to actually have a dream and say out loud that you have a dream and goal and want to do stuff is such a character upgrade from the early portions of Stay Night, where she was very much relegated to a background character, and even in Heaven's Feel, where she felt so oppressed or sickly or whatever. Huge Sakura points here. Maybe she suddenly felt shy, since she took another obaniyaki and crammed it into my mouth. Oh.
これクリーム。
But Sakura is busy trying to step on the tall shadow the setting sun throws in front of her, and doesn't hear a word I say. This was very wholesome, very uplifting emotionally.
私って幸せですね。
Yeah. Oh well, I close my mouth without another word. Yeah. Also, was this here meaning that it was basically an indirect kiss? It tastes a lot better than I expected.
今日は一緒に付き合ってもらってありがとうございました、先輩。
こんな安いことでいいのか?
Hell yeah. Just, not the pastries themselves, but they did contribute. The fact that she got to hang out with you.
じゃあ今度は清掃して豪華な場所でお食事をしたいですね。
Please game, let us have that. A high-level demand for an equally high-level restaurant. Yeah, I'd say that's doable. I don't know if I could make it happen right away, but as soon as I get the chance, I'll be able to grant this wish of hers too. I hope.
よし、クラシックでゴージャスな食事だな。
Hell yeah.
待ってろ。なんとか実現してみせる。
はい。気を長くして待ってますね、先輩。
Ooh, exchange a small promise with Sakura, but what's a good place for Sakura's wish That seems to be a key thing to go for in the actual route to progress in the game, I guess. But what's a good place for Sakura's wish? What day is it? It's October 9th, and my alarm went off already 20 minutes ago that I should have ended this part because it's getting really late. Yeah, unfortunately we have to stop here, but that was one of the best. I mean, like disregarding the plot stuff and the cool plot mystery murder stuff. This was definitely my favorite of the character moments so far in this game. Huge points to Sakura and Shiro here. And I really hope that we would actually get to see another scene like that. But even if we don't, that's, I guess, good enough for me. Seeing just that kind of stuff once. Yeah. Next time we'll finish this run. Maybe get some more plot stuff and then start a new round and finally go to the haunted house and actually go visit it. Which we unfortunately didn't get to do it this time, but yeah, I think we got enough of good content. We got the whole lore backstory of Kukulane, and then we got this wholesome date with Sakura and some other cute stuff as well with Caster, for example. Yeah, okay. This is it for part 10, I think. Yeah. Patreon for early access for 2 weeks. Yeah, okay, bye.